Jenna. I'm coming at you from Lenox Square Mall. Tonight there is a Poshmark event at Macy's and I'm bringing you along. I have no idea what to expect. It's something to do with like the boutique wholesale portal, not really sure, but I thought it would be fun to just show you what it's like at a Poshmark event. And yeah, this is probably the most public place I've vlogged in, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. The most of this night, come on baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do.
My brand 3 years ago on Poshmark. So I love Poshmark. It's a great place. It's a great app. If you haven't checked it out, please do. It's the accessory every black dress needs. So if you haven't already, please go by and check it out. I'm inside this small square box on the Poshmark table. I'm also on the wholesale portal. So if you have any needs or if you have any questions, please come see me.
Hi, I'm Vienne. I'm the founder of Vienne Milano. We're a luxury hosiery brand. All of our stockings are made in Italy. Started the brand because I couldn't find thigh highs that would stay up on my leg. Everything would just either fall off or they were just costume wears. Here I am, a couple years into business. Anyway, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity of being here, Macy's and Poshmark.
Hi you guys, thank you so much for coming. We're honored. I'm Suzanne and Tiffany, and we're with Infinity Ray. And we started our journey 5 years ago on Poshmark, selling out of our closet. We met at a party and decided to join a brand together. So here we are in Macy's and we're so excited.
Thank you to Poshmark, thank you to Macy's. This is an incredible opportunity for us and we are very grateful.
Good morning guys. It's actually the next day after the event and I just wanted to sit down and kind of recap with you everything after I experienced the event because it was kind of loud there, so I wasn't really able to do a lot of like talking while I was at the event, but I wanted to definitely show you what it was like and just the experience because that was the first event of that kind for Poshmark and I just thought it was really cool and different. It was different than any party I had been to before, so yeah, I wanted to share my thoughts and kind of a little more background on what the event was. And like I said, it's morning. I literally just woke up and I'm having my coffee, and honestly this mug today, like I just have to show you because it says I can't even. It's one of those Ray Dunn mugs and I don't know, I'm just feeling that this morning. Yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys, so I'm sitting here like makeup free. So the event was in a section of Macy's called the Market at Macy's and I thought it was a really cool concept. I had never heard of it before. I honestly haven't been inside Macy's in quite a while, probably at least a year. And when Poshmark advertised the event, I didn't do a lot of research ahead of time. I just saw Poshmark was having a party and I wanted to go because I always think they are a great networking opportunity. So I was totally surprised when I showed up at the event and I realized that this little space inside Macy's, the Market at Macy's, is actually like a pop-up shop, and there are a bunch of different smaller brands featured, which I thought was really cool because it gives this opportunity to smaller brands to showcase their items in a larger market that they might not have been able to reach before. So it was definitely a unique opportunity. And within the market, I think I showed some in the video that there were other brands there besides Poshmark and the private labels from Poshmark. There was Skinny Girl, which I didn't even know Skinny Girl made clothing. Skinny Girl is like the margarita, I don't know, she makes a lot of drink stuff. I think the Real Housewives girl started it, but they had Skinny Girl clothing. They had some kind of like Fitbit ring type of thing, a Huron blender. There was Just Fab there, which is normally an online marketplace as well, kind of similar to Poshmark, but they, you know, sell their own items, their own shoes and bags and stuff. So it was just cool seeing all of these other vendors in this one space, and Poshmark was like front and center, and it was 3 brands that are sold in the Poshmark wholesale portal. And it was really cool because the creators or the founders of these brands were there, so they gave a little bit of a speech about just how they got started or how Poshmark helped them and what their product was. So there was one lady there, and I'm gonna put their names on the screen. Sorry, I don't remember them off the top of my head right now. Like I mentioned, it's early and I still haven't had all my coffee, but there was one woman there who had a jewelry line, and she was really sweet. I actually believe her name was Sonali, now that I think about it. But anyways, like I said, I'll put them on the screen. And then there was a woman there who had created this hosiery line, which was really cool, and the hosiery is made in Italy, and it just seems super nice. I honestly haven't explored a lot of the wholesale brands within the portal. I order my wholesale from just different vendors directly, but yeah, it was really nice quality hosiery. I thought that was really cool and such a great different products category. And then there was also the ladies from Infinity Rain, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with if you follow Poshmark or just have been around, because those ladies are absolutely crushing it, total girl bosses, and you know, they're just great sellers and they're great creators. And yeah, it was just really cool to see everyone there. And like I said, they kind of talked a little bit about, you know, their experience or their brand, so it was good because it gave them a platform. And there were a lot of people at that event. I wasn't sure, you know, what to expect. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of research. This was like the first of its kind, and it was at Lenox Mall on a Tuesday night at like 6 o'clock, so kind of prime traffic hour right after work. But there was a good turnout. I would say there was at least like, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 people at a time, and people were coming in and out. And what was cool was, of course, people were coming that were just walking by in the mall and wanted to see what was up. So again, more exposure for these awesome brands and stuff that they just wouldn't get to experience normally online just on Poshmark. So I thought that was so cool that Poshmark was featured, and obviously it gives Poshmark more exposure as well, and people were just asking about Poshmark and what it was and, you know, how they could get started. Just networking with people is really, really key. And I met so many amazing people. I saw so many, you know, old friends. So it's good to just get out there and meet different people in your community, because I don't know, it's fun. Sometimes this job can be a little bit, I don't know, lonely, I guess you could say sometimes. Like, I sit here and talk to you guys on the camera, and sometimes that makes me feel like I have a coworker. But yeah, there will be days where I don't see anyone besides like my mailman or my thrift store employees, and those are my coworkers. So I think it's nice just to connect with other people that do what you do and in the same area too, because you can kind of relate to them on a different level. So again, I highly recommend going to any kind of like local Poshmark events if you can. And this was just like a random one-off. I know they're doing it in a couple other cities. So I think maybe next week there's a couple other cities. So if you see this and there's one near you, definitely go. So yeah, that's my recap of the event. And yeah, like I said, again, it's just such a cool opportunity that these smaller brands that are really just starting out, that Poshmark gave the opportunity to showcase their items in the wholesale portal. Now Macy's is giving these brands to then show their items to consumers in a whole new level, in store, in a retail environment. And yeah, it's just crazy. You never know where your business can go or what the next steps might be. So I say take advantage of every opportunity you can, whether it be, you know, taking the next step with your business and trying something that you haven't tried before, or, you know, putting yourself in a situation that's a little bit uncomfortable, whether that be, you know, going to one of these Poshmark events and, you know, meeting people in person, or applying for some kind of opportunity like this where your brand could potentially be showcased somewhere. Even if you don't have a brand, just thinking about in the future, like where your closet and business can go. I just think it's amazing, the opportunities that are out there. You never know what it's gonna be. It's endless. And just one of the things I love about this business is you can really take it where you want to take it. So yeah, that's just my recap, my final thoughts, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing a little glimpse into the event, and also just like my thoughts behind it. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel already, and I will see you soon. Bye.